What's going on, guys? It is Sneed from Sneed Mobile Tech, and in today's video we're going to take a look at some new devices that are coming to T-Mobile. They are going to officially launch next week. I have an exact date for you guys. I'll get to that in a moment. But first, I just want to kind of take a look at, what T-Mobile's actually trying to do with these devices. So if you guys remember from last year, T-Mobile actually released a couple of devices. These were the Revel family of devices. So that previous generation, I would say they're more entry level. These appear to be more of a mid-ranger type of offering. We do have a couple of choices here. They are kind of performance based. I think they are much better devices overall compared to the original Revel devices from last year. So I would see this as kind of an upgrade. So if you're coming out of older Revel devices, these are probably going to be a better option. You may want to consider upgrading. So let's go ahead and get into the specs. Then we'll talk release date, then we'll talk pricing, and some of the other features for the devices. So you guys can see them here in the screen capture. We have the Revelry, which is on the left-hand side, and then the second device is the Revelry Plus. They are both being manufactured by Moto/Motorola. The mission here with these devices is to offer flagship-grade specifications, flagship-grade hardware, at more mid-range to budget pricing. Let's see if they actually are able to do that. So, looking at the specs, the features, design, and pricing, we can kind of see what's going on here with these devices. The Revelry is running on an Android 9.0 Android Pie operating system. Some of the features, it does have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You guys know I love that. Display is a 5.7 inch HD plus resolution, what Moto is calling Max Vision. It does have the notch. You guys can see it there on the left. It has a 19:9 aspect ratio for the display. In terms of the processor, we've got a Qualcomm-made Snapdragon 632, which is a pretty nice processor, all things considered. What you also see there is, in this device, is a battery of 3,000 milliamp hours. And then also you have 3 gigs of RAM. Storage is at 32 gigs. It is expandable. The main camera, the rear shooter, is a 13 megapixel camera. That's good. Selfie cam at 8 megapixels. In terms of other stuff, there is face unlock. There's a rear mounted fingerprint scanner, which I think is a great place for it. And then you also have P2I repellent coating. I'm guessing this makes it maybe splash resistant, corrosion resistant. Probably not submersible, so I wouldn't go that far based on the pricing. Now, on the right-hand side, you guys will see the Revelry Plus. Android operating system, 9.0 Pie, just like we have with the smaller version. We do have a 19:9 aspect ratio on the display. It is 6.2 inch. It is full HD plus, so it does offer 1080p. You've got the teardrop design, very reminiscent of the OnePlus 6T, which I think is a better look than, say, the notch on the Revelry device. Qualcomm Snapdragon 636. A bit of an upgrade from the 632 and the Revelry device. This one comes with 4 gigs of RAM, so an upgrade from the 3 compared to the smaller device. 64 gigs of onboard storage. It is expandable by micro USB. Battery also at 3,000 milliamp hours. For the cameras, the rear shooter, 16 megapixel as well as a 5 megapixel tandem, which is kind of nice. That gives you some flexibility in what the camera can do. And I'm guessing that's why they had to upgrade the processor. They couldn't use the same one. Probably the Snapdragon 636 is a better option for the dual camera setup. It is IP54 dust and water resistant, 27 watt turbocharging, which is great. That is really awesome. Good feature there. In terms of LT radio bands, this is kind of interesting actually. So in terms of the smaller phone, you've got bands 2, 4, 5, 7, 12, 38, 66, 71. Gets you completely covered with T-Mobile. It is Category 6 LT, so it's a decent speed. But the larger phone, the Revelry Plus, gets you Category 12 LTE speeds and gives you access to band 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 12, 13, 20, 66, and 71 frequency radio bands. The Plus appears to be a world phone. I would say the regular Revelry appears to be more of a domestic usage type of phone. And I'm going to get to why this is the case here. These devices appear to be Motorola rebrands. These are rebrands or variants of the Moto G7 and Moto G7 Play. The Moto G7 Play, these specs all match. So that being the case, these phones are for sale at T-Mobile starting July 19th. The cost, the Revelry is $0 down, $8.34 per month over 24 months. Zero interest financing available for qualifying customers. The Revelry Plus, $14 down, $14 per month for 24 months. Outright pricing, the Revelry is coming in at $200, and then the Revelry Plus is coming in at $350. In my opinion, the specs seem to be worth the asking price. In my opinion, Motorola makes good devices. Hardware-wise, things are good. The software should be excellent. I don't see any issues there with pricing. These are much better than last year's Revel devices. Now, in terms of colors, they're only coming in black. In terms of design, they actually look pretty good in my opinion. I lean more towards the Revelry Plus for the sake of the teardrop. I like it better than the notch. And it looks like the outside of the screen bezels are a little bit chunkier on the Revelry. I kind of like the sleeker design with the Revelry Plus. But the battery sizes are the same, so I'm not sure, how bad that larger display and higher resolution display would affect battery life. That could be make or break for some people. So that's kind of my thoughts and opinions on this device. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you think these phones are worth the asking price. If you think they're going to be good devices overall. What do you think of T-Mobile's decision to go with the Moto instead of the Alcatel-based Revels from last year? In my opinion, these look much better. I know they're more expensive, but hey, you get what you pay for in this game, and I think these are some pretty good phones. You guys let me know if you're thinking about considering getting these phones based on pricing and availability, and they're going to be available very, very soon, July 19th. So let me know what you guys think of these devices in the comment section below. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Please like this video, share the video, make sure that you are subscribed to SMT for more videos like this. Set the bell to be notified whenever I upload new videos. You'll be the first to know when new videos are available here on the SMT YouTube channel. Big shout out to the Discord community. Big shout out to the patrons over on the Patreon. And if you'd like to support SMT production here on the YouTube channel, there's a link for a PayPal donation in the description box below. Much appreciated for those considerations. I think I'll leave it at that. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.